the 22 science-backed happiness hacks that you need to know. Let's freaking dive in to this episode of The Happy Hustle.
Do you want blissful balance in your personal and professional life? Great. What's up, guys? My name is Cary Jack, and I want to help you happy hustle a life you love, one full of passion, purpose, and positive impact. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, a professional model/actor, a digital marketing specialist, a podcast host, author, a biohacker, an eco-warrior, a martial artist, a hippie cowboy, and a humanitarian. My goal is to educate, inspire, and entertain you to live a life of passion, purpose, and positive impact. It is time to happy hustle your dream reality.
22 science-backed happiness hacks that can help you enrich your reality. What's up, y'all? My name is Cary Jack, and I am a lifestyle entrepreneur. I can say USA Today best-selling author of my book, The Happy Hustle, version 2.0, and host of the Top 1% Global Rank Show, The Happy Hustle Podcast. But besides all that stuff, I'm somebody who actually wants to put the joy in my journey every single damn day. And if you're anything like me and you want to smile more and stress less, then I got 22 happiness hacks that can help you increase your happiness and joy and fulfillment. Now, chances are you're probably doing some of these, but chances are you're probably not doing all of them. And even if you just pick up one or two of these happiness hacks and you throw it into your routine and you do it consistently, I know you will be better off. You will be happy hustling, aka systematically harmonizing that ambition and well-being. That is the definition of the happy hustle. So if you're ready to partake in this partay, and by partay I mean the happiness party, then buckle up, my friend. Let's freaking go. Now, a little bit of context here. So these are science-backed and they actually have real merit. They're very simple in nature, some of them, but some are a little more complex. Some things you can do with just your body. Some things you might need to add in additional elements. So just a little preface there, okay? But the big idea here is, you're going to leave happier if you do any of these happiness hacks. So let's just dive freaking in. Number 1, 5-minute morning gratitude. Just sit down and write 3 things at minimum you're grateful for. This boosts happiness by over 10% over time, according to a UC Berkeley study. Number 2, 15-minute nature breaks. A lot of people spend a lot of time indoors. Step outside without your phone. Nature exposure decreases cortisol, aka the stress hormone in your body, by up to 21%. That is why, a little fun fact, we do the Montana Mastermind Epic Camping Adventures in nature's glory for 3 days deep in the bush and then 2 days on either side camping out, car camping style. So very much on board with more nature, less city. So yeah, it's a big one. Number 3, 3 wins to reflect every single day. So you write down 3 daily wins at nighttime, and this boosts your dopamine and your motivation for the day to follow. So very important that you actually reflect on what's going right, not just stewing on what may be not going right. Number 4, the savoring practice. Pause during joyful moments and say, wow, this is what it's all about. This is what happiness feels like. This reinforces those positive neuro pathways, right? So that's why it's very much important to savor, especially at mealtime. Great time to savor your food. I like to savor the moments with my family, my son, my wife, just so many blessings that I can be grateful for. So I like to savor those, the savoring practice. I love that one. Number 5, daily movement, aka move that ass. If you're not, you're going to be not very happy. At least a 20-minute walk. But I recommend 30 minutes of, zone 2 intensity, aka breathing from your mouth, meaning like you actually get your heart rate up to the point where you have to breathe from your mouth, not just from your nose. But this releases endorphins and increases positive mood. Number 6, hug someone you love. A nice hug goes a long way, but you got to do it for longer than you think. You got to do it to the point where it almost feels a little bit awkward. Science shows you actually have to hold it for 20 seconds. I know, but it releases oxytocin, aka the connection hormone, when you hold it for 20 seconds. So Hold your hugs a little longer, my friend. All right, number 7, track your happiness. Like, use a journal or an app. What you measure, you can manage, and ultimately then you can improve upon. So, track your happiness. That's why we have the soul mapping system and our 10 alignment scores that I take my own medicine and track where I'm at on my blissful balancer. Shout out to the blissful balancer. It's a whiteboard fridge magnet, and I keep track of where I'm at in these 10 different key areas of life. And then on Sundays, typically in the evening time, I'll reflect on what my score is on each of these 10 different areas. It's tracking my happiness. All right, number 8, acts of kindness. I know, yes, kindness wins. Do one nice thing for someone today. It's been shown to increase your own happiness more than theirs. Yeah, being kind is almost a little bit selfish at times. If you literally hold the door open for somebody, or you buy somebody's coffee in the line behind you, this can actually really improve your happiness. So do some more random acts of kindness. Number 9, cold showers. Yeah, or cold plunges. I know they're all the rave these days, but this boosts mood, alertness, and decreases inflammation, which inflammation is often linked to depression, if you didn't know that, and also dis-ease in the body. So very important to decrease that inflammation. Deep breathing. So box breathing, I like to do the 4-second breath holds like my coach and friend, Mr. Joey Klein, recommends. He has his awesome inner matrix system. Check out his stuff if you haven't. But you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold for 4, you exhale for 4, and you then hold for 4 at the bottom of your breath, all through the nose. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. I'm telling you, 6 deep breaths can change your state. It also calms your nervous system. So check it out there. All right, we're churning and burning. Number 11, 1 screen free meal daily. I don't know why I said it like that. 1 screen-free meal daily, at least. I would recommend more than 1, but fully present meals boost connection and digestion. We actually make our guys at our masterminds have no phones at the table. They got to do 100 push-ups if they check their phones. So that's just how we like to run it, because, phones are really a killer of connection oftentimes. So yeah, just eat without your phone. Okay, number 12, connect with an old friend. Yeah, friendship, rekindling friendship. That is very much a happiness hack. Actually, reaching out to old friends, rekindling those relationships, boosts joy and lowers stress. And you never know what could come from it. Maybe some business deals, maybe some fun interactions, maybe just, you're showing up for them in a time of need. But yeah, reconnect with an old friend. All right, number 13, digital detox day. Yes, once a week, ditch the screens. It really does make a huge difference, improves mental clarity, and resets dopamine levels. That's why we take everyone's phones away for our masterminds, especially the one in the wilderness. That is like a game changer. So yeah, make sure you do that. Mindful mornings, no phone for 30 minutes in the morning, and then 30 minutes in the evening. That's a soul time. That is sacred. First 30, last 30. Set an intention, not a reaction for your day, and just hold true. Be disciplined. Don't touch your damn devices for those first 30, last 30. Now, I'm going to say, I don't claim to be the guru on any of this shit. I'm just telling you as the reporter, when I do this stuff, I feel a lot better. But there's days where I'll wake up and I'll freaking mess up, and I'll think about something I have to do, and I get on my phone within that 30-minute block, and I freaking Cheeto chop myself in the neck because I feel like a little biatch, and I don't want to be that guy. I want to be disciplined. So hopefully you take that one, if none of these other ones, and just first 30, last 30, make it sacred. Don't touch your devices. All right, number 15, listen to uplifting music. So music actually triggers dopamine release in the brain's reward system. Little pro tip here. I'm not a huge fan for having Alexa listening to all my conversations, but in our kitchen, in my house, my wife bought this Alexa iPad thing, and I'll just tell it basically our good morning wake up playlist. It's all godly, high energy music that we listen to in the morning. And it really is fun because my son loves to dance, and we do little dance parties, and it just starts our day in a fun way. All right, number 16, laugh daily. Yes, really, laugh, giggle, watch a damn comedy show. I don't know, make yourself laugh, do something funny. But it's legit medicine. So make sure you're laughing. I mean, we laugh like little schoolboys on our masterminds. It's pretty hilarious. So yeah, definitely I highly recommend laughing. All right, number 17, give a compliment. Sincere praise activates the same reward centers as receiving money. Yes, when you give sincere praise, it really does make a huge difference on both them and you. So make sure you give it. Okay, number 18, meditate for 10 minutes. I know low hanging fruit here, but reduces anxiety and improves emotional regulation. Just breathe. There's a bunch of apps, the Calm app, or you could go on YouTube. You could, do whatever you want to do on your own kind of subconscious level, but make sure you just get quiet. We say sits, which is chill in the still. I always just remind myself, sits my ass down and, just chill in the still. So, number 19, volunteer or give back. I know. Do more of this. I'm telling you, you'll be happier. Altruism is linked to long-term well-being and even longer life expectancy. So find a cause that you feel passionate about and actually give your insight, finances, and time. That's our acronym around selfless service, and it really makes you happier. Number 20, practice forgiveness. Yeah, we went there. Harboring resentment, my friend, reduces happiness and increases stress hormones. Yep, it sure do. So let it go. I'm reading a book right now by Dr. Hawken called Letting Go. It's helpful. Just let go of it. Whatever's not serving you. Number 21, create a happiness anchor. Yes, an anchor like a smell, a sound, or an image that instantly brings you peaceful, joyous state, brings you to that place, whatever that is for you, but you can create an anchor. And I like to put stuff on my desk that makes me happy. Obviously, all our branding is a smiley face, and very much elevating in terms of mood boosting. Hopefully you feel the same, but I do at least. So you got to think about what's an anchor that you could put that brings you happiness and put it in your everyday reality. Okay, final one. Drum roll, please. Do something playful, like legit childlike fun. So dance, skip, draw, sing, reconnect with your inner child at least once a day to boost that joy. That is the 22 happiness hacks, and I hope you got some value from it. I hope you maybe picked up one or two, but these are really great ways that you can increase the joy in your journey. Happiness is a choice. It's not accidental. It's intentional. Now you got 22 little science-backed happiness hacks that you can build it into your routine every damn day. So again, a little quick recap here. Some of the things that I highly recommend if you do nothing else but just implement these science-backed happiness hacks, you will be better off. And one is a morning gratitude practice. I know it's cliche, but just make sure you're doing it. Number 2 is a midday nature walk, getting outside, getting grounded. Number 3, reflect on your wins. At least write down 3 of them. And number 4, make sure that you have sacred soul time, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, device free. And then number 5, I'll say, is just do something fun, like childlike fun, like draw, sing, dance, laugh, whatever it is, play more. I'm telling you, you will be happy hustling if you do those 3/5 things, whatever, all 22 of them. We listed them. I hope you got some value from this. I really hope that you are putting the joy in your journey and not burning out. That's why you're listening to this and watching me. And I don't take it for granted. Your time is your most precious commodity. So I thank you so much for it. And I hope this was beneficial. Share this with somebody. If it was, regardless, I freaking love you. I'm out. Peace and love, y'all.